Hello, is the party here? Anybody home? Hello?
Hey people, did you ever want to create your own party or your own event, your own meeting, but you don't know how to start with it? Does it seem complex to you? Don't know where to start? Well, here are some few simple steps that you can use to create an event, a meeting easily. Before we start this, please do subscribe if you haven't done it already and click that bell for notifications. Sometimes when something seems complex, you just have to make it more simple. And that's something that applies here too. Maybe you have been thinking about planning something and you make it so complex in your head that you don't know where to start. But you can just make something simple. People will love it when you make it simple because it's about the fun that you can have there. It's about how much fun you can have at the event, at the meeting. The more complex you make something, maybe you want to make something really beautiful and with 1,000 different things, but it will only distract from the fun you can have because people will be confused and you will be confused.
Hey, I'm totally not confused, okay? I know exactly what's going on. It's
That's not good for having fun. So keep it simple. When you don't know what to do with the food, you can also keep it simple. Maybe you can invite people also to make food. Some people love to make food together. When you're a group, you love to do things together. You love to cooperate, be part of the group. And that's the thing. Make people feel part of the group. But first you have to plan things. Before you can go to the event, you have to create the event, invite people and make sure everybody gets the notification on time. So make the event like a week or two before you want to do it, so people have time to make time for the event, so they can put it in their agenda and stuff like that. For the location, you just have to see that it is big enough and that you have permission, of course. Make sure when you create the event, you tell the people where it is and how long it will take, that you set a few expectations. Not much, but just enough to tell people what they can expect, so they know why they should come to the event.
what is this meeting about, this gathering? Well, there is food. I know there is food. There is food, right? For the rest, I don't know. I'm going for the food, okay?
Explain a few logistical things maybe also, like will there be food or not? Can people bring food or not? Explain a few of the options that will be there. Explain what the choices will be. When you create an event, when you create a meeting, sometimes it's good, especially for a little party, to create few options. So when there are groups forming, one group can do one thing, while another group can do something else. That when one group doesn't want to do something, or one person can do something they don't want to do, they can just do something else. So create a bit of choice and options, a little bit like making a pizza. What do you want on your pizza? So now people are coming. Now people are at your door, and the first thing you can do, the first thing that you should do, is welcome them. That seems really obvious, but really it's an art to make people feel welcome. Make people feel welcome right away. When they step in the door, just say hello and ask if they found it easily, how was their day, something like that, to make them feel comfortable and welcome. Then you can explain a few things like what will be expected of the evening, of the day, what can be done during the time they're there, what are the options. You can point them to where there is foods or drinks, you can point them to the toilet, all the things that make people feel at ease, at home maybe even. A good planning will allow you to ease into your planning. So don't rush anything. When people start getting at your place and people start arriving, let them first feel at ease.
Make it go slowly at first.
Give them something to drink, give them maybe something to eat, talk a little bit till they feel at ease and let it ease in. When everybody's at ease, you can start to explain the options that you can do as a first step, the first thing that you want to do at the day, at the event, or if there is only one thing to do, you can introduce them. You lead people from one thing to the other. You lead people from one place to the other. You lead people from one thing that they're doing to something else. You take the initiative. You be sure to know what exactly is next on the planning. And you keep in mind when people will be most comfortable to move to the next thing. When you do the things you love to do during the event and you're busy doing the things that you want to do together with all the people, then you can just keep an eye open for what people may need. Keep looking around regularly to see if people need something. Not everybody will directly tell you when they need something. Some people don't say a thing, but you have to keep an eye open to see if they just are being polite by being quiet and don't want to tell it to you. So you can say, hey, maybe I can take care of this. Maybe you need this, let me know. Or you can just say, let me know if you need something. Remind people that there are options and choices that you can choose from. And just have fun. Enjoy yourself. Really enjoy yourself, and it will resonate to the rest of the people. You really enjoy yourself. Now when you are busy doing the things you love, but it's almost time for people to leave, you don't want to rush people into it maybe. Make sure that you set beforehand what can be expected of the evening or the end of the event. You don't want to rush them out of your house or out of that place. Make sure they leave with a good feeling. When they go away with a good feeling, they will want to come back. They will want to do this again. They will want to have you again as a host. You can ask people if everything is okay, if they will get home, if there is still transport. Make sure you can maybe help somebody to see if there's still buses or trams or trains that go to their place, so there still is time for them to take the train or bus they need to get home. So plan some things and make sure everybody gets home. Ask people for some feedback. Ask people how they were feeling about the event. When you are asking for feedback, people love that.
Yeah, that event was terrible. Definitely wouldn't want to go back. Please don't tell him that was me. Please don't tell him.
Don't forget that you can maybe already plan a next event, that you can tell people when the next one could be, or make sure that people know how they can see when the next meeting will be. To summarize, keep things simple. In your planning, just make sure you keep a few of the expectations there so people know why they're coming. Then, when you're there, make sure to also keep things easy going, relax into things, and see when people are ready to move from one thing to another. Make people feel welcome and at ease. Look around for things that you might want to take care of. Look around for when people need things. Have fun! Make sure that you ask for feedback. Make sure that you know that everybody gets home well and that people leave with a good feeling. Plan the next one and do the next one. If you like this, let me know. If you don't like it, also let me know. If you want to say something, put it in the comments. If you have a question, put it in the comments. I see you next time.